Sorry. You won't hear no more barking.
Oh.
It sounded like you actually killed them.
I did. You thought I was joking?
Yo, welcome to the Me to You podcast. I am your host, it's G.O.A.Ts, with my co-host, J.O.A.Ts.
Oh, J-A-A-D-E-N-X on all social media platforms. Good with y'all.
Niggas seem confused. And my other co-host, King Rizzo.
Yes, sir. No, it is. It's your boy Ray. But I will say, man, y'all go to Jaden's Instagram, bruh, and y'all gonna see some funny pictures. This man be this man be posing like he a model or something. Like,
He be on his model shit.
Nigga, I am. You ain't know?
Hey,
like, all right, bro.
you know?
Hey, but this boy posted
You ain't
the
know?
same picture like 3 days in a row.
No,
And they still fuck with my
he
shit.
do that though. He do that.
And they still love my shit.
Bruh,
Niggas, what up?
I'm like, yo, all right, bro. I just seen this shit. Then boy posted this shit on his story. I'm like, all right, nigga. Like,
And I'm gonna press that shit till they stop liking it, nigga.
I ain't even been on the gram.
fucking picture.
I ain't been on the gram, so I ain't even peep what you talking about. But I'm assuming I live here, so I think I know what photo shoot it was from. I'm assuming I know
man.
what photo shoot it was from.
It ain't even like, boy, damn, like, where the fuck my phone at? Oh shit! I lost my phone, mama.
So how my boys been? It's been about 4 days since I talked to either one of y'all. I know Ray, my cousin, but I ain't talked to him about 4 days. Jaden, my roommate, but I ain't talked to him in 4 days. So how y'all been?
Feeling like trash, bro.
What's going on?
Got tested for COVID. Was it Monday? Tuesday?
Yeah.
I've been feeling like shit, bro. Honestly, I don't have it. It came back negative, but I've just been feeling like shit. I've been in the bed every single day.
No cap.
Barely been eating because I just feel like trash, bro. But I'm getting better. It's been improving.
Yeah, when I say I ain't seen him in 4 days, that's like legit. I haven't seen him before. I've seen him a couple times when he walk out looking miserable, but other than that, I ain't seen him in 4 days. But how you been, King Rizzle, Ray? How you been?
Oh man, I've been feeling like shit here as of lately too, man. My back's been killing me, bro. Like, it's really been bad. Like, I don't think I've had this much pain in my back before since now, man. But you know, can't say too much on that. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I've been feeling like shit lately too, because I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke. It ain't nothing worse than being broke. You know what I'm saying?
He had the Brandon T. Jackson. I'm broke, nigga.
That's really what it is. Like everything else, I've been chilling, bro. But I'm broke.
How to change that, kid?
I've been hearing that quite a bit, but it don't always work like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I'm broke, and that's been the biggest stress in life. But everything else, I'm chilling. Birthday in 4 days, Valentine's Day in 3 days.
Yes, sir. That boy about to hit the Dub Club.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Yes.
Y'all go ahead and put it in the comments real quick, man. Shout out to my boy G.O.A.Ts. Go ahead, give him a big old happy birthday going in that Dub Club. And let's not forget, Jaden's birthday is in what, 6 days, 5 days now?
Crazy part is I'll record. Well, they know that our upload days are Tuesday and Friday. Our upload days are Tuesday and Friday. Our recording day is Monday and Thursday. My birthday Monday, his birthday Thursday. So that's real unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It ain't nothing but an hour. It ain't really nothing that big of a deal. But
yeah, man. But look, by you being broke, you can't let that define you as who you are. And so that segues me and leads me into our Black History quote of this pod. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So got another quote for y'all, man. It comes from the politician and lawyer Carol Mosley Braun. And she said, defining myself as opposed to being defined by others is one of the most difficult challenges I face. Again, from Carol Mosley Braun, the politician and lawyer, she said, defining myself as opposed to being defined by others is one of the most difficult challenges I face. And me personally, I feel like we all face that difficult challenge of finding out who we are and defining, ourselves as a person in this world, man. Because oftentimes than not, we try to, oh, I want to be this person, I want to be that person. But then you let social media, you let what somebody else is doing, you let what other people think, what other people say about you, cloud your mind and influence your thought process where it's like, man, that's not who I am. Or on the flip side, it's like you can let one bad moment, one mistake, and you think that defines who you are as a person, when truth be told, that's not it. Everybody go through things. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody, slip ups and have fuck ups, but that does not define who you are as a person. So you just got to keep pushing through adversity and stay true to who you are, and what you go through and how you come out of it really defines of who you are as a person.
I just peeped that you used me being broke as your segue. I just peeped that. Like, once we got halfway through, I was like, yo, he used me being broke as his segue. That's cool though. It was a good little. I give you that. That was a good little transition.
But you can't let it define who you are as a person, man. If you destined to be a broke boy, then be a broke boy.
Hey man, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. That's just the place I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting everybody that know me to slide me some money in 4 days, because I done announced it now. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret. My birthday in 4 days. I shouldn't be broke in 4 days. Ain't that right, Jaden? No?
I mean, yeah, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah,
But,
that felt like a fake answer. How y'all feeling for Valentine's Day? Y'all got Valentines, right? I know. Damn. This is supposed to be a day of happiness. Why did y'all both just get sad?
I mean, something like that.
Jaden!
Something like that. I mean, it's not serious.
We buying Valentine's Day gifts already, big dog?
Whoa. No. I ain't bought no gifts.
I was going to say, please don't get a gift.
So you spending the day with her?
Just hang out a little bit.
At the right time. You peeped that. Nah, we ain't hear what you said. Run that back.
You said what?
We ain't hear what you said because your camera froze up. He said you spending a day with her?
Yeah, I said just chill a little bit, just hang out, you know.
And fuck. And fuck.
If you couldn't tell by the smirk, that was the goal from the beginning of him saying yes. Like,
man,
I'm really finna get in them cheeks.
That's usually the mission.
That's crazy.
That's usually the mission.
Yeah,
Hey, should we upload this after Valentine's Day? Because he might not get no ass now.
She ain't gonna watch. Hey man.
Scared over it.
I can see our viewers. We have a 90% males, so we're good. We're good.
Nah, for me, man. Yeah, I did my little thing real quick. So
wait.
Already?
You bought some gifts for Valentine's?
Huh?
You bought some Valentine's gifts?
Oh, for sure. I've been bought that, man.
Oh wow, this nigga ahead of the game. I like that.
Been bought that. I'm not gonna sit here and wait. The only thing that I did just go and get was a card. Yeah, just a card.
I thought a car for a second. I was like, "You're out of your mind."
That's love.
Yeah, shoot.
You know how we do out here.
That's cool though.
But nah, man. So like I said, all I got, I got a man.
So you said
that costs a little pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? But
say that live on the video. No, it's a great gift. I'm just saying it's coming out before the day, so it's like in case she end up watching it. You know what I'm saying? He just snitched.
She is, but
that's
when I go ahead and say what I got her, you can just
for sure. I got you. Don't worry about all that. I ain't got no Valentines. I feel like everybody knew that. You know what I'm saying? Valentine's Day ain't never been a big deal to me. It's kind of been like knocked down because the next day is a little bit more important. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I ain't gonna hold you, boy. Once you get ahead and get that relationship and get married, boy, them 2 days is gonna be.
I thought about that. It's gonna be like
2 days.
Great 2 days. Yeah.
That boy about to be like, God.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great 2 days. You know, because women like to be like, "Oh, Valentine's Day is for the woman." The next day for me. So regardless of how we do this, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So I'm glad you brought up Valentine's Day because that actually leads me into my first question, man.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about Valentine's Day being only for the women? Do you feel that men should go ahead and get some of that praise too, and had that celebratory and participate in the activities and everything, man? Because I feel like society made it where it's like, oh yeah, now it's all about the woman because it's hearts and flowers and shit like that. But it's like, yo, hold on, bro. Like, this is a Valentine's Day. I thought Valentine's Day was really supposed to be about love and the couple. And
it is. And it's funny you said that because I was just on Twitter and I saw Cardi B. I think it was Cardi B. She tweeted something like, yes, Valentine's Day is for the man too, but she should never spend more than what he spent or something. So she was like, if he buy you flowers, buy him grass or something like that. I think that was
what?
Yeah, for sure. But my thing is like, I'm all for women having their holidays and this, that, and other, but Valentine's Day is not a woman's day. Granted, I do think like a guy with obviously, well, let me start with this. Valentine's Day is for couples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
If I just met you, or not, I ain't even have to just meet you. If we're not dating, because dating is when you're just, you know, saying going on dates with somebody. If we're not together, I don't owe you nothing for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? If you chilling with me and we not together, I probably do want some pussy. That's just, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if we're a couple, that's when Valentine's Day is for us. But and when you're a couple, I say, yeah, maybe the guy should get, you know what I'm saying, some flowers, some chocolates, take her out to eat, and then whatever extra he wants to do. But the woman shouldn't be limited to, oh, he did this, so I can do this. Nah, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If she want to get me some chocolates too, she can. I won't care as much as she will, you know what I'm saying? But she can get me some chocolates.
Yeah. I put it like this, man. Like, well, JD, you go ahead.
I was about to say, I mean, I think that's just like how the shit is. Like, men are obviously expected to give more, so that's just gonna be the standard. I don't see no women giving a man more than what she's gonna get for Valentine's Day. That's just how it goes. There shouldn't be no rule to it, but that's just how it goes, really. But yeah, personally, I don't really care if I was to get something or not. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, I was just saying, like Cardi B said, there shouldn't be like a rule or a limit as to what you can do for a man. Like, personally, I don't care which.
This motherfucker said if he buy you flowers, get him grass. What?
That's dumb. That doesn't make any sense. But
that's dumb as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be your mindset going into the day, because it's about love at the end of the day. If you love somebody, you're gonna do what you can for them.
To be clear, that's why I say it's for couples. It's about love. The day is not for like, it's for love. It's for couples. You know what I'm saying? And a couple shouldn't even mentally be going into it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people they don't even understand what the day is for in the first place.
I feel like obviously it should be equally yoked, man, because granted, like I stated, society has portrayed it and made it be like that's just a day solely for the women. But again, it's like I put just as much into this relationship as you do. So it's like you said, this is a day about love and for couples to show me that you love me and you know you appreciate me. It's a day of romance. And yes, do I give more? Do I show more? Because it's like, cool, I can do that, but also like reciprocate that same energy. You don't have to go all out, but like at least give me something. Like, yo, give me a pack of t-shirts, give me some socks, give me some drawers. You know what I'm saying? Like, cook for me, give me a haircut, like show some type of love. It don't have to be chocolates, flowers, or whatever the case is, bro. It's like, give me something, and you know, and then at the end of the day, we gon'
for sure, because that's for both of us. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's the day is gonna end that way, but it's like, yo, I feel like during the day it should be about like the fellowship and the romance and relationship. So
for sure.
Yeah, man.
The whole point in it.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, like I said, I ain't got no Valentines, but switching the topic, because how I be feeling on Valentine's Day is I want to whip somebody's ass because I be getting a little tired of all the corniness on that day because I don't have a Valentine's, so I could give a fuck about all y'all kissing and hugging on Twitter and Instagram.
You don't like
But
seeing it?
I use that as a segue to get to, because we was talking about this a couple of days ago. It was almost like 5 days ago. I don't know why it just popped in my head. Y'all ever been into a fist fight?
Have I? Yes.
Hey, give us a story then. Since you said that with so much confidence, go ahead and go first.
I've been in several fights. Okay.
I mean, I've been in.
So I remember one fight. Okay. I remember one fight. I was younger. I was a badass kid for one. So I was just bad, bro. So I remember when I got suspended off the school bus, and I don't like kind of think about it. I don't know why I did it, but we're on the bus, we're going home. So I was on the bad bus, and the bus driver, she took the bus back to school, and you know, she pulled up, the principal comes out, but it was like this boy, like 2 seats ahead of me. Like, he just kept throwing paper at me. He just kept fucking with me the whole time. I'm a small kid. I'm a skinny kid. Like, he just kept fucking with me, right? So I got fed up. The principal came on the bus, started talking, blah, 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 blah. I don't even remember what he said. He gets off, and he's standing there like this, like, all right, trying to make sure we all sit down and be quiet. As soon as the bus starts to pull off, I lean up, smack the shit out the boy's head. And so he get up, we started fighting and shit, and then I got pulled off the bus, I got suspended. But one of the most memorable ones that like I got like, bro, this is like, I feel like I just became an angry kid at this. So I'm hooping, I was at the community center, I got older, I'm probably like 13 years old at this point. And we hooping, and next thing you know, it's like this dude come to find out he actually boxed. Like we was boxing and whatnot. So like we know we playing ball, and then he found me. So I ain't liking him. I'm like, bro, what's up with you? You know what I'm saying? A little squeaky voice and shit. And so he was like, man, go ahead, bro. And he pushed me. Still scrawny little kid. He pushed me, and I'm like, yo, everybody looking like, I'm like, bro, my pride was kind of hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
he was the balloon shit at the car dealership. Like, he was just going crazy.
He pushed me, bro. So I'm just like, I ain't had no sense of gravity and no balance and none of that. So he pushed me, and everybody like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, again, my pride was touched. Like, so I get up, I try to charge at him. I'm like, yo, no, I try to swing. He weaved the shit. Bang! Stole me right in my shit. I'm like, oh my God, please don't pass out. Please don't. Bro, like, that's the whole thing. I'm like, bro, please don't fall, bro. So I'm like, oh. And he, you know what I'm saying? I turn around, look at him. He got his guard up, and I'm like, bro, I'm about to get mine.
Hey, nah, as soon as you see that, you got to end the fight. You got to go ahead and call it. Be like, you know what?
Bro.
I'm hurt.
So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to go out like no sucker. I walk up to boy, and then, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even really know how to fight for real. So I'm like, I'm just swinging, just, you know what I'm saying? Just swinging, right? And I think I hit him one time, and that pissed him off. He came at me, bang! I was like, oh my God, bro. Like, my mouth was hurting. So it was like, I had grabbed him, and like I had smacked him. Like I had literally, I don't know how I grabbed him. I just grabbed him, and I just smacked him in the face. And like the counselor that was there just came and just grabbed me and whatnot. They was like, oh, they try to say Ray lost fight. I'm like, I feel like I won the fight because I took him down and I bitch smacked him. But he stole on me twice. And I just felt like, man, I can't go out no sucker like that. So from that point on, I just started watching fighting videos, started watching UFC, like really
practicing, doing research.
Bro, because it ain't no way I should have walked up into it. I literally walked up like, boom, oh.
He was like, I gotta start tucking my elbow. You know what I'm saying? My elbow won't right.
I didn't even see it coming. Then, bro, another fight, man. I got jumped a couple of times because obviously I started getting bigger, started getting taller and whatnot. So it was like, oh no, bro, I got jumped. Then after that, I was like, man, fuck this. I started to gain some more strength. I started working out. Then I actually started fucking motherfuckers up, bro. Like, nah, I ain't going out like this. Like, my reach got longer, so it's harder for them to come in here. I started to get quicker with my shit. I'm like, oh no, it's a fair playing field now.
What did you get?
Scrawny little kid, scrawny little motherfucker. Nah, what's up? You said, was I getting jumped for?
Yeah. Why did they jump you?
Man, I don't kind of think about it. I don't even know, bro. Like, niggas just like fucking with me. And I guess because like I talk shit. And like I would talk cash shit. But then it was like I was always the one that like swing first. It was like, man, fuck. So I mean one time I got jumped.
You would swing first?
Damn right.
Yeah, you fucked up right there.
Wow.
I swung first, like, bro, what is we talking for? Like, if we gonna do this, let's do this.
Hey, he Abner. He said we can talk with these. We can go upstairs and talk with these. He said, I feel like you stepping on my toes.
It ain't no need for us to be doing all this back and forth. I'm not with none of this. But it's like I remember the first time I got jumped on a bus. Granted, I ain't even had shit to do with it. Yes. But it's crazy because I was like cool with the people that they was beefing with. So I'm cool with them, right? And I'm just sitting in the seat behind or whatnot. And the next thing you know, the two brothers just came. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought y'all was mad at these dudes. What you jumping me? So, you know, they get up, they started fighting them and everything. Then I finally come to, like, I'm pulling my jacket from over my head and whatnot. And like, so another time I got suspended off the bus. You know, I started hitting the dude, but I took the textbook out of my book bag and I started beating the nigga with it. So I'm like, man, fuck this. Y'all niggas jumping me.
It's not all on the same day, right? I feel like these broken up stories.
Oh yeah, these are all
okay for sure. Stories. I was about to say you had a long ass day. Like I don't know.
Oh nah. If that's the case, I probably would just be like, nah, I'm carrying a knife from now on.
I was gonna say I don't know why you're here after that day.
But yeah, man, like I got jumped that day. I'm like, I don't even know why. And it's crazy because like me and the boys end up being cool like a year or so later at that. And I'm like, yo, so what was the whole jumping for? I was like, man, we just had like, I don't know. We just they couldn't even explain. I'm like, man.
Oh hell, man.
Yeah. But they just knew I was affiliated with them, just knew I was cool with them, you know, but
I mean, I don't know if anybody noticed yet. I'm a fairly large guy, so it's like in most cases, I don't like. I've had two fist fights, but in most cases, like I don't even get a chance to throw hands because it's like Chris, like fuck it. I use a real example. Christian and Dwight was joking around, talking about how they throw hands and just out of nowhere. But if Gerald get in, I'm shooting him. He getting shot straight in his kneecaps. I got something for him. I'm like, yo, I wasn't even in the conversation and I'm getting threatened. That's how it's always been for me. My life get tossed up. Like it ain't, I'm talking, I'll be walking with Tomar when we was niggas and shit, we was cool as hell. We'd be walking, he'll be talking trash to somebody. Hey, but if Gerald get involved, I got something for him. It's like, yo, how come I can never throw hands? So in most cases, I can't throw hands. I have to fight a gun. So that's why I don't even try to fight in most scenarios, because everybody want to make me timber because I'm the biggest tree out here. But I got one story, it ain't all that crazy, but we was at not the square, we was at the Shire and we was balling. I think me, Marquise, Ralphie, there was a couple other people. We was all just shooting hoops. And this one kid, I never knew his name, light-skinned kid, nobody liked him. Like, nobody liked him. He came out, he tried to ball. Things escalated. Like, he was talking trash with somebody, and they started fighting or whatnot. And it was like, the basketball court was cement. They moved over to the grass and started fighting. They kept going, and everybody was, like, trying to pull both of them back from like, behind them. You know how, like, they get behind you and, like, whatever. I was like, well, if everybody back there on each side trying to pull them back, let me just get in the middle, you know what I'm saying, and push them out, which I did. I pushed both of them out. Dude on the left, he was cool. He started backing up. The guy on the right that nobody liked decided to grab my arm and then swing it over his head and then throw me on the ground. And so now, like, it was quick, too. I give him credit. It was quick as hell. And I'm on the ground. I'm like, what? And then everybody's looking at me like, why did he just throw me for breaking up the fight? And he was like, yeah. And he was weird as hell. He was like, yeah, swim move, monkey flip. Like, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he said. He was like, swim move, monkey flip. You didn't expect that coming, huh, bitch? And I was like, what? And so I stood up, and then it was a quick one, just a pow right in the side of his face. Just a quick one. Just he tasted it. And then he like backed up, and then he started trying to come to me. And once I black out, like I'm ready to beat your ass, like I don't care what's in the way. I'm like going straight at you. So it was probably about 8 people holding me while I'm moving forward, and I was dragging all 8 of them. And then like I'm like getting closer to him, and then his mom from like across the joint came out. What are y'all doing out here? Come inside. I think his name was Jordan. She was like, come inside, come inside. So then he went inside, and we never got to finish the fight. But other than that, I got one other one that I don't usually talk about. But other than that, yeah, people don't usually want to fight me fair. So that's all I got.
You don't usually talk about.
Yeah, that one's a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? I don't usually talk about that one.
Well, what's up? What's up?
You know what?
So what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that?
I mean, we don't gotta get into it.
With off the pod. What
What
you saying, Ray?
What's up with Jaden, man? He too cool to fight.
Yeah,
no, that's really been me, bro. Like I be laid back, cooling, bro. Don't nobody really. Niggas don't usually like fuck with me, really. I just be chilling, man. I be in the cut. I mean, I got in one fight in middle school, if that counts. It's like little 6th grade, little petty bullshit. Ran a nigga into the water fountain and started swinging.
Hey,
Crazy.
I mean, the thing is, it's because Jada don't really bother nobody. I mean, I don't bother, like Ray bother people. Ray. So like, I can see why somebody
for action, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I can see why somebody want to fight Ray. I don't bother nobody, but because I'm like usually the biggest in the room, people take that as let me get a strike on the biggest guy. You have no idea how many times random people walk up to me. I'm not scared of you. It's like I didn't ask you to be scared of me. I'm literally just this big because I am. I didn't ask you like so many. It's the weirdest thing. I'm not scared of you. Or one of my friends back in the day, which I realized it was weird as hell now, but one of my friends back in the day, we was close as hell. The first thing he said to me when we became friends, he was like, "You're like my bodyguard." And now that I'm older, I realize like,
hey, bro, that's weird as fuck. I'm not
weird as hell, bro.
What?
That's what I'm saying. People, because I was the biggest in the room, people just like, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to let me know that they won't know bitch or whatever. So that's why people wanted to fight me. They had anger in their heart for me just because I was bigger than them. Jaden, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? He don't bother nobody, and he definitely not the biggest in the room. So it's like nobody even looked his way. He just be chilling.
Yeah, nobody really looked to like fight me for real. Like
at all.
Oh no. Motherfuckers look like me. I want all the smoke. I want all of it, bro. Because one thing about it is like you're not gonna talk to me any kind of way. I don't care who you are. One, I'm not gonna be disrespected. So with all that being said, is like, bro, I'm not gonna talk. It ain't no sense of us talking. Like we can really, like you said, we can talk with these, or we just ain't gonna talk at all. So honestly, what's up? What you trying to do? And I'm gonna make you mad too. I'm gonna piss you off because now I want to fight. So now I'm gonna make you want to fight.
That's half of that is the truth for me. Like no cap, like on real shit. Like there's a lot of scenarios where somebody would come and just talk some hot shit to me, like disrespectful stuff, and I really won't say nothing back. I just let it brush off. Part of it is because, like I said, if it ever came down to it, and we was like, "Yo, we finna fight," I know they're gonna have a gun because nobody wants to fight me hands up. Jaden, would you, if we was pissed off right now, we both went in the living room, you fighting me with hands?
I'm taking out a knife.
That's my point, because nobody fighting me with hands. So half of the time I can't really say nothing because whatever I say ain't gonna lead to nothing. And I don't like speaking on what's not gonna happen. That's one of my biggest things. I say that to everybody. Don't talk about what you're not gonna do. If you
I'll fight you with hands.
Yeah, all right. If you ain't gonna do it, don't talk about it. And then the other thing is, I also don't
Yeah,
like.
but he
I don't
know
like
I will.
taking it back. Well, me and Ray, we used to fight growing up. I mean, what you gonna do? Shoot your cousin for fun?
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna fight you with hands straight like that.
Hey man, these hands different than they used to be. I'm just saying. These paws got a little meatier than when
hey,
I
yo,
was
if y'all want to see the one-on-one exhibition boxing match,
hey, but we can slap box though. We can slap box.
You don't want to do that, boy.
We can slap box. That ain't anybody gonna get hurt with slap boxing.
Cut your nails first.
I just did. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
For sure.
I tell anybody, bro, we gonna slap box, bro. I ain't slap box, you got nails, cause you nip, bro, and you cut me. Now we gotta fight.
And when they got them long nails, they be dirty. So now you gotta bump them.
Bro, like, yo, this shit hurt. You act like, yeah, bitch. No, nigga, you scratch me.
Yeah, nah, can't do that. Yeah, we can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? We can
drop it in the comments if y'all want to see it. Let's go, man.
Hey, I mean, that kind of you almost negated what I was just about to say, though. I was about to say I don't trash talk either. I wasn't just trash talking right there. He's just my cousin, so that's a different thing. But I don't trash talk back either. That's what it seemed weird. People take it as a bitch move because somebody could be disrespecting me, and I really won't say nothing back. Because, like I just said, and I literally stand by that shit, I might get it tatted on me. Don't talk about what you not gonna do. I'm not about to be like, nigga, I kill your whole family. I'm not gonna kill your whole family. I'm not gonna do that, so I'm not gonna say that. But when people say to me, oh, I'll shoot you in broad daylight, no, you won't. So, like, don't talk about what you're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate that. It's not a pet peeve. It's just one of the things I stand by. I hate when people talk about what they're not gonna do. If you're not gonna do it, don't even speak that into existence.
You're gonna have to show me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me. You gotta prove that.
Make me a believer. Show me.
Dude, show me.
Like you what young boy said some shit like that. I can't think of what he said. But he was like, I can't think of it. Nigga was just like, nigga, you gonna have to show me. Oh, damn, I can't think of it right now. Damn.
I don't remember. Where did that come from? That came from something.
You gonna have to show. I'm gonna think of it.
Me a believer. That came from something.
You gotta believe it to see it.
Yeah.
You gotta believe it to see it.
Hey, bro, that just made me think of something, and I don't know how. And I mean, you say you ain't got no motherfucking story. Oh, you said just middle school or whatever. Did you have a topic before because I don't want to get into this if you had a topic to bring up.
You got it, bro.
I saw on Twitter, and I talked to Ray a little bit about it. I've watched it so many times, and I did not realize they were supposed to be high schoolers in ATL. I ain't even realized that. I never once realized that.
Bro, niggas they had the lockers and everything, bro. They was
bro, I never peeped that. I never peeped that.
Bro, they had a whole scene of them in school.
Yeah, he was raising his hand.
I'll say this though. There's a lot of shows and movies that portray high school completely wrong. ATL takes the cake. Because I don't know one nigga that was out here with a drug dealer inside the school, swimming with drug money in his pocket.
In the ATL though, that's probably
ATL, bro. They was in the hood,
but it ain't like that. You think there's drug dealers swimming with their drug money in the pool?
Yes.
Shit. That's crazy.
But that's the thing. He won't swimming with the money in the pool. He fell in the pool, bruh.
Oh yeah, he did.
He fell in the pool. Mm-hmm. But regardless, like, yes, niggas, it's hot head niggas.
Everybody that grew up in ATL, they different.
It ain't even just ATL, bruh.
So you don't think ATL is realistic at all?
No, well, there's a lot that won't realistic. We're not about to debate that it was realistic. Come on now. Does T.I. look like a high schooler to you?
No. What won't real? Bro, it's niggas in 9th grade with full-grown beards, cuz.
And they still don't look as old as T.I. Ramsey still does not look as old as T.I. He don't. T.I. look old. Well, not old, but you get what I'm saying. He don't look like a high schooler. He don't even look close to a high schooler.
Who knew? Come on, man.
That was realistic. You know what I'm saying? The new type thing. There's always that one bad girl that everybody, you know what I'm saying? That was realistic. How they went about it though, like she was in high school with her butt out all the time and never wearing clothes. They would never let that happen in high school.
Oh, but you got to think how long ago this was. Like that was
1608.
All right, bro. See now you doing all right.
That's when my parents was born, no?
16.
How long ago that? What ATL came out in 2006?
Well, that's not that long.
Nigga, that's 15 years ago.
Yeah, but you saying that as if like.
How old were you? You know how old you were, bro?
I was 6 or
five.
So when 15 years ago they was allowed to walk around school half naked? That's what you're saying? Because that's not.
Bro.
It actually was worse. They had to wear more clothes back then.
No, she was not half naked.
No,
she had booty jean shorts unbuttoned, half on. What are you talking about?
Nigga, that was a pool scene. They wasn't in school.
Bro, she was always wearing something like that though.
Do you not like ATL?
If you don't like it, bro, just say that.
Hey, man, y'all moving the goalposts. I loved ATL. That ain't got nothing to do with it not being realistic, bro.
Bro, it is though. Low key.
Is All American realistic? Because I love All American. You gonna say All American is realistic?
It's based
we
on true
not
story.
in Cali. We not in Beverly Hills.
Even the true character said it was nowhere near how his life was, so it's not realistic.
Oh, man, wait. So what is the point you're trying to make? What are you trying to say?
You said I don't like it because I said it's unrealistic. That's not the case. It's just not realistic.
It is though.
If you say so.
Ray still owes me $100. So he wanted to bet against the GOAT.
I did that.
7.
I did that.
7.
I don't remember making that bet.
We can find the tape. That ain't a thing. We can find the tape.
I don't know what you're talking about. It never existed.
Oh, I got one. So, who do you think? Oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I mean, me and Joe were kind of talking about it, but who would you say is the GOAT athlete out of all 4 sports?
Serena Williams.
Interesting.
Straight up.
I figured you were gonna say.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, Serena Williams, bro. She, like, once you look at her numbers, if we're talking about numbers, Serena Williams, hands down.
She
has, huh?
Floyd not in there.
Floyd? No, I don't care.
Wow, I don't care. What the?
I don't care. Floyd Mayweather? No.
The GOATs are LeBron. Most would say Jordan. I say LeBron. I grew up on LeBron, so it's LeBron. Serena Williams, Floyd Mayweather, Tom Brady, and Lionel Messi. I think it's Messi, or is it Ronaldo? I think it's Messi. Those are the GOATs. But the GOAT of all GOATs is probably I'd say it probably is Mayweather. I'm saying
Mayweather.
He's unbeatable. But I mean, the argument for Serena, the argument for all of them makes sense. They're all the GOATs, but I would probably go with Mayweather.
It's hard to gauge because it's all different sports.
Like I said, which I guess the argument still is in place for Serena Williams. That argument really only goes against Tom Brady for real. But my argument for Floyd Mayweather or LeBron was the fact that Tom Brady only has to play one side. He only has to play offense. He doesn't have to play defense. Whereas every other sport, they have to play both sides at least a little bit. I guess for Serena Williams, there's not a defense, but I guess there is.
Wait, on the other hand, couldn't you say that's even more impressive because he can only control one side of the ball and he still makes things happen and controls the game?
No, because
but it's still defense, bro. Like defense has to play too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's still a defense, and if his defense is horrible, the worst in the league, he won't make it to the Super Bowl, and he has no control over that. LeBron, if he stops playing defense himself, he'll screw his team over. Floyd Mayweather, if he doesn't know how to block or rope a dope or all that stuff, his game will be weak. I'm still trying to figure out if I can make that argument for Serena Williams. I don't know if there's a defense in tennis. Obviously, there's a defense in soccer.
I mean, there kind of is the defense. Tennis is the I think like the one game where it's like defense and offense in the same stride.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out how to separate it, because I think it is like both in one. Because she could be, I mean, there's an offensive hit swing and a defensive swing. She could literally just be letting her opponent swing as hard as they can, tire them out, and then she goes for her attack type thing. That's just how tennis works. So you kind of playing both at all times. Whereas football is the only one where he's the GOAT, but he also is an offensive player. Tampa Bay has one of the better defensive teams of the entire league. So it's not to act like his defense did nothing to get them there. You know what I'm saying? If he had the Giants defense or the Jets defense or something, it probably would have been a lot more of a struggle to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom Brady's defense, his team he's been on, the defense has always been stellar. So there's really no arguing that. He's never had a weak defense. Like, for him to actually have a weak defense, like,
it would be impossible.
It'd be, if you can win and your defense is playing like shit, and you constantly got to come through and score, then it's like, you give yourself more of an argument. But he's one of the better quarterbacks. But as far as a GOAT, whatever.
He's a GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
28-3 against the Falcons in the Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
rigged.
You think it's rigged?
I think a lot of the football is rigged. A lot of it.
And I wouldn't argue it.
Even with the fucking Steelers, I feel like that shit is rigged. I feel a lot of things that go on in the NFL are rigged, man. And how is it rigged? The referees, man, the calls. Certain plays are made. Some people know where to be. It's just the officiating of the game. It's rigged, man.
I wouldn't call it rigged, but I'd say some refs do have favoritism and they can play it if they feel like they need to. Because at the end of the day, we've seen the videos of Michael Jordan saying that was a foul. Okay, Mike, I didn't see it, but if you said it's a foul, it's a foul. That we've seen that video.
Yes.
And we know, we literally just watched the Super Bowl and everybody watched that Tom Brady, the defense against him ended up racking up 15 penalties, but Tampa Bay as a whole only got 2. Refs aren't even supposed to, not saying that refs have an obligation to do this or that, but you're not supposed to let a game get lopsided like that. That's actually kind of crazy. And on top of the fact that there were replays where you could see Tampa Bay did commit fouls and they didn't get called. So you seriously think there was no pass interference from their defense that whole game?
I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing.
Hey, man. So, yeah, I don't know. Tom Brady is probably very well liked by the refs. I wouldn't call it rigged, but, I mean, he probably does have them on his side. That's probably the truth. LeBron probably has the refs on his side as well.
Yeah, you can't sit here and say probably. The fuck? The nigga definitely does.
Well, it's harder to see because it's not it doesn't, in the NBA, it doesn't get as lopsided as the NFL, is what I'm saying.
It gets lopsided for players.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't get team-oriented lopsided. There was 15-2 penalties in the NFL.
Yes, it does get lopsided. Depending on that player, the team they're on, it gets lopsided for them. But whatever team LeBron is on, they're going to get more leeway and they're going to get more slack call.
Yeah, but lopsided
LeBron is on that
whole lot to little. That's the difference. He's always going to have more because he's LeBron James, but a whole lot. You don't usually see LeBron go to the line and shoot 20 free throws. That's not even, people don't even see LeBron do that. That's kind of a James Harden thing. That would be lopsided. If James Harden got 20 free throws and the other team got 2, that's lopsided. LeBron doesn't usually get that, but he for sure has the refs in his pocket. But you don't see it.
But look at when Bron goes to the line. Late in the fourth quarter when a game is on the line or the game is close, boom, it's going Bron's way. That's lopsided. That's lopsided enough. Let it be. Let it be
definitions of lopsided because
it's lopsided. So James Harden going to the line 20 times versus another team going 2. Yes, that's lopsided.
That's lopsided.
But in LeBron's case, it's lopsided. Was like if he goes to the hole, it's like, all right, it's under 1 minute left. We know Bron's gonna drive. He's gonna do whatever. Foul. Versus like somebody like, okay, Ja Morant, he drives to the lane, gets the same kind of contact, nothing. I mean, because he hasn't established himself as that caliber player where he deserves that foul or not.
And that's true, but I'm saying I wouldn't call, if we're talking about the fourth quarter, I would call that he has the advantage of the refs in his pocket. I wouldn't say it's lopsided. It's the end of the game. Lopsided is a whole lot to a little. That's just
regardless, it's not fair.
It's not. It's not at all. But that's life. That's life, and ain't nothing we could do about it unless we want to go on Twitter and then get attacked by millions of people.
Fuck them.
You know how cancel culture is.
You can't cancel something a lot of people agree with. And shit that people been saying for years.
You can't?
If multiple people agree with it, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people agree with it and have been saying for years, you can't really get canceled. You just now join that party of the people who's been saying the shit already.
Interesting.
Look at Skip Bayless. He's been saying shit about LeBron for years.
And he live off that, bro.
He has too much of a stature to even get canceled. This is a certain level of celebrity where you're no longer cancelable. Is that a word? Cancelable? Like, people want to cancel Kim Kardashian, but that will not happen. You will not cancel Kim Kardashian. It's just too high up there. I don't think Skip can get canceled.
He for sure can get canceled.
He's also funny with it though. That adds a difference though. When it's funny, some people, you know what I'm saying, cut some slack.
You think? Wait, so didn't they try to cancel who? Chris Brown? Did they try to cancel him?
Yeah, they tried to cancel Chris Brown, but same thing though. You can't cancel Chris Brown. He's too. You can't cancel him. They tried though. For sure. They tried multiple times. They tried twice a year, actually. But you just cannot cancel Chris Brown. If we said, like, if Jack Harlow did something today, he's not too high to get canceled. He could get canceled. You could cancel Jack Harlow. You could shoot. I'd even go to say if Drewski did something everybody hated, you could cancel Drewski.
Cancel Drewski? Nah.
Remember, motherfucking, what was that? What's that dark skinned guy who's not funny at all, but everybody laughed? Desi Banks. He almost got canceled. The only reason he didn't because he played it real smart. He stopped talking.
No, the nigga did get canceled, bro. He lost half a million followers.
You said what?
He lost 500,000 followers.
I mean,
in like a day.
Yeah.
His ass got canceled.
That's
then he came and he re-signed his contract for a second season.
Wait, what was he on? I didn't know he was on anything.
Nigga.
I just know him from. I told you. I just said I don't really like him.
That's a figure of speech, bro.
Oh, I thought you know there's a show called Wildin' Out. I thought you were saying he was on like a Wildin' Out or something.
You didn't cancel that too.
They just grabbed. You know that's coming back, right?
Coming back?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Without Nick Cannon or with Nick Cannon?
With them. They realize all they got is ridiculous.
With them.
And it was like, yo, do something about
Yeah,
this.
don't nobody want to see ridiculousness all day.
With them.
Yeah, nah. Yeah.
I used to be on ridiculousness heavy with. I was like, man, this shit getting on my nerves.
I used to
shit
like
not funny no more.
His fantasy factor. I used to always want to go there, bro. That shit was hard.
Oh nah, no cat. No cat. I always wanted to go there. Like,
He was living a dream.
Right. Man, it's like, this shit look fun. just to jump in the foam pit.
Mm-hmm.
Or ride the little scooter, the little tripod bike he had, jump it in there.
Man had he had a court, he had a basketball court in there. He was living, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
He was living his life, bro. And it's crazy. Damn, he got all that from skate. I'm about to skateboard now, bro.
Never seen that.
I know I always wanted to get my ride pimped. I always wanted that.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch that show. It's like a lot of they never really fixed them people's rides. Exhibit. I watched the interview. Exhibit said, man, like they never fixed the people's rides. Like they actually did way too much on them rides. Whereas like he stopped going because if something will fuck up with the car, it's like, well, damn, now we're gonna sue Exhibit. And it's like, fuck y'all suing me for? But that's because he was the face of the show. And it was like you would see him at the beginning of the show, maybe a part there in the middle, and then at the end. You never see him any other time. So you gotta watch it, man. It was a good interview. It was a good watch.
MTV lost all their good shows. Now they got to get them all back. And I feel like you was about to whisper something because you got real close. All right, well, this has been episode three of Me to You podcast. I'm your host, it's Mazo, with my co-host Jaden and my other co-host Ray. If you want to subscribe, there's an icon in the bottom right corner of the screen, and there also is a big red button right underneath the video, which most people hit that one. So hit that. None of y'all have yet. Y'all be watching, but don't hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, roll it back down. Appreciate it. If you like the video, thumbs it up. If you dislike the video, now roll it back up. This is the time. If you dislike the video, dislike it. But we would prefer you to like it. You know what I'm talking about? Comment. What did we talk about today? Comment if you remember MTV Cribs or Pimp My Ride or Wildin' Out, or comment if you think the NFL is rigged. Comment who you think the GOAT is. Do that one first. You know what I'm saying? We all know who the GOATs of each sport is. Well, apparently maybe Ray does it, but comment who you think the GOAT of GOATs is. You said Tom Brady's not the GOAT. We know he's not. We know he's the GOAT.
No, but it's Serena Williams, bro. Like,
yeah, but comment who the GOATs of GOATs is. You know what I'm saying? And
the GOAT of GOATs is Bill Russell.
Yeah, I ain't grow up on him, so I ain't even gonna throw him in.
Neither did I. But if you want to talk about stats, bro, like the GOAT of GOATs is Bill Russell.
He said, she said, yeah, it's me. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't get to watch that. That's he said, she said. I can't say I love Wayne Gretzky if I ain't. The only thing I know about him is that episode of Everybody Hates Chris. You know what I'm talking about?
I love that show, bro.
That's such a
good Everybody Hates Chris.
Such a good show.
I guess I'll just end it there then.